Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Afternoon, YouTube. Back with you again today to discuss this Heathkit IM-13 VTVM. We left it. We discovered that the power transformer was bad. So I had a bit of a, I don't know, dilemma on what to do about it. The options were buy another one similar, try to find one, I should say. I did find some at Mauser that were similar but didn't have tap for the 6.3 filament voltage. And then I thought maybe I could just buy a whole nother meter, a junk one. I've seen those go for as little as $10 plus shipping and on eBay. So that was probably my best plan so far. And then I just happened to think that down here in my drawer, well, my goodness, there's an old accurate 152 VTVM. And just so happened that, hey, guess what it has? A power transformer. And guess what it is? It's about as close of a match as you can get. The only problem I see is, and that's as far as all the wires come out on one side, as opposed to the primary comes out on one side and secondary on the other side. On that one, I think I can get around with it. The leads on this one are huge, and I think it won't be any problem to wire that in. And you know, the neat part about it is that, looky here, it's exactly the same size. I mean, how lucky can you get? So that you know, I talked it over with the Accurate, and it agreed that that's the best course of action because hey, let's face it, that Accurate meter was not in very good shape, and it was going to need a lot of work. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to, eventually get around to doing something with it. I would like to, I don't know if I expressed this before or not, but I'd like to fully comment the schematic, number everything like normal schematics. I don't know if you've seen that one. That it just has, the values of the components on it. It doesn't have R1, R2, things like that. And there's no voltage readings on it, and so eventually I want to get around to doing that and probably restoring it. I'm sure in sometime in the between now and then, that may be a long time in the future. I don't know. I can find another transformer to replace that one with. And there's also the IM-11 Heathkit meter up there that's basically identical to this one. It's just a different little form factor, but electrically it's the same, and it has a power transformer in it. Not that I'd want to run that one. That one actually works, so I don't really want to run that one. But anyway, I think there's enough of those meters out there, and if I could find one, I did find a couple of those with meter faces that were broken and things like that. That the only way of fixing them would be a new meter, and you just can't find new meters for them. But anyway, like I said, this will be the plan of action for this, and I still need to order parts for it. I'm gonna replace this huge capacitor here. I think it's a 1600 volt capacitor, if I'm not mistaken, and I think the rest of them are just 630 volts will be fine on those. There's only one or two other ones on there. It doesn't have very many capacitors on it, except for some disc capacitors. And like I said, I never do replace those because they just don't face it. They don't go bad. So, like I said, hopefully when I get the new capacitors in, I can go ahead and dump this transformer back in, and I'll figure out a way to As you can see, there's 2 holes there for the wires. I think maybe I can get them to all go through the same hole. I don't think it's beyond comprehension. It might be a little tight, but I think I can probably route that out a little bit with a bit of some kind, a drill bit or something, if I had to. So, but like I said, it's you know, it should work, and it's close as I'm going to come to it, I think, because even if I found one on eBay, I mean, there are probably differences that you know, they're not even counted for there. So, but anyway, like I said, I don't know if I showed this before, but I cleaned up that spring, and I have copper showing, so that should be good enough for it. I used my Dremel with the sanding bit. It's a little rough. I probably need to smooth that out a little bit, but it does. And I also hit it with those there to get some bare copper to brass, I should say. I'd like to find some more of them. I think I can find those on eBay. If I do, I'll go ahead and buy those too. But for right now, I think it's the plan of action is pretty good, and I think, like I said, once I order those parts, I hope to Wednesday, I will be able to get back on the road on this one. And like I say, that's kind of looking forward to that, because I've been looking for a bench type meter to set up on my shelf here, and basically have it to where I can use it whenever I need to. So that should be it for this time, and I want to thank everybody for watching, and have a good day.